Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Redemption. Back at the family Whoa. Hold your pants, little Timmy. We are not the family business. What am I saying? I've been doing too much stuff at the family business, I guess. We're over at Sev's lab today. And we got Darth and Dusty on. What are they going on about? They're going on about finding things. I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, we have a few things planned for today. We're going to continue work on the market, but we got to do a few things. We got to make a few stops, and one of them being we need to enchant. I got 30 levels. I'm going to head over to the dual grinder and enchant some stuff, but my axe and my shovel are almost completely broken, and I need to get new ones. So we're going to enchant a little bit for the first couple seconds of the episode, I guess. I'm only going to show the enchanting part of it. We will have enough just for an axe and a shovel, I believe. If we do this, shovel, axe, perfect. I've already gone through 2 shovels, I should say. I had another one, but I've already gone through it. And we have collected another good amount of iron and emeralds from the family business. And our villagers and our iron golem farm got a diamond pickaxe from a villager, but I want to show you guys this. I have so many stacks of blocks of iron that I had to make a new row. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, I've already gotten 2 stacks of iron blocks from the iron golem farm. It is so incredibly and beautifully efficient. I love it so very much. So let's go ahead and pop 30 levels on one of these, and then we'll do the other 30 at the grinder. Let's go ahead and pop 30 on shovel. It's depressing. I want to see something, though. Too expensive? Really? Really now? Too expensive? Are you freaking serious? For that? Too expensive? Seriously? What the hell? What the hell? Maine the hell. How is that too expensive? Oh well, we'll figure something out. But for now, let's go ahead and head over to the dual grinder. I'm not gonna cut, like I normally do. I'll normally cut when I'm going places, but I'm gonna show you guys the way over the dual grinder, because I don't think I've ever actually shown the dual grinder or the way to get there, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. If I look back at my videos and I realize I've already shown it, then I'm going to feel like a derp. Let's take a cart ride. It's so short, I don't even need to use the cart ride, but I do anyway, because it's fun and it's enjoyable. It's a nice little treat. Nothing has happened in the hub at all. Darth has some friends. The slot's not had anything done with it. Man, this should be terrible. It's true, Darth. It's true. I already showed the ceiling. Nothing else has been shown, but to get to the dual grinder, it's over at G-War's place. It's over at G-War's place because he built this place over where the dual grinder was near, and then when he built the portal, you basically just go to G-War's place to go to the grinder. He had a track leading to it from the nether portal, but it got blown up by like 50,000 creepers is what it looks like. So you actually have to go up the stairs now. Is there something in there? I know, he has a pet sheep in a cart, because the sheep got apparently stuck in his cart, and now you can't really ride the cart because there's a sheep there. Dusty and Darth have become very good friends, and it makes me happy, because I'm glad that other people on the server are becoming friends without me having to, get them to be friends. You know what I mean? And G-War's place is looking really cool. I've never actually shown G-War's place. So while I'm over here, G-War's building like a mountain village, and it's looking really cool. He's on in the morning, so we don't really see him around too much, because he's on normally in the mornings when we're all still sleeping, because he lives in the UK. Dusty lives in the UK as well, but Dusty just, he YOLOs it. There was what I was going to say. He stays up late at night. But he has some really cool houses around. He is really good at building, surprisingly enough. So he has some really cool houses around. He's still got some under construction. He's got walkways all around. He's got beautiful waterfalls. It's looking really nice. And I look forward to seeing it more completed. Drop that flesh. We don't need it. So let's head over to the dual grinder. This desert is going to be treacherous. G-Ware still hasn't made RR episodes. He records because he has fraps and he does all this stuff. He doesn't do commentaries. I've tried to get him to do it, but he just doesn't like to record and do live commentary over recording. Because he's done like Battlefield videos and little montages and things of that nature. See, here's like the massive creeper crater. He's done things of that nature, but he's never actually done a video with his voice, which I find interesting because G-Ware has a really cool voice and he's really good at like kind of commentating and stuff like that whenever I play with him. So I'm not sure why. What the hell, TJ? Forgot TJ said he made a walkway down, a safer walkway down to the bottom here. Okay, well, we'll see what it looks like. But anyway, I'm not sure why he doesn't record. Hopefully, he'll record sometime soon so you guys can see what he's working on because he's got a pretty cool house. I guess you would call that a safer walkway down? I guess. Because I never actually made a proper walkway down. I'll have to finish digging out the quarry and put the ladder all the way down so that way it's safer, but... Huh. I don't know. I guess it's somewhat safer than... Because before you'd have to go up a waterfall, and that wasn't necessarily the safest thing in the world. But here's the grinder. I may have shown it, I may have not, can't remember. Here's the dual grinder. It's a bit fancy. It was made by myself with resources from Chikawawa, who is no longer on the server. Wank stuff. Oh, apparently Wank died here or something, and then Darth put his stuff in a chest. Or TJ did. One of the two. But that stuff needs to be broken because there's nothing any good in there anymore. So I'm pretty sure Wank's already taken what he needs because there's nothing very valuable in there. I apologize if you guys hear background noise. My sisters, oh, that's something to talk about as well. My sisters are visiting from college. They go to UCLA. And, God, they really need to freaking shut up. But, that's how I've been feeling this whole time. But, they're visiting from UCLA. And they're staying here for like 5 weeks over the summer because they don't have anywhere else to go. And my family relations are not the most stable in the world. I'll say that much. And I'll talk about this probably in another video of sorts sooner or later. Why my family relations aren't the stablest. My mom's the really only one I like completely. No offense to my sisters. But I've had issues with them in the past. And I'm not trying to bash on them behind their backs. I'm stating facts. I'm stating how I feel. I'm letting you guys know what's going on in this brain of mine. Well, that is that. And anywho, we will go ahead and because it's not it's me. I'm doing this. I need to work on that. I, singular, will go stand here for 15 minutes, get 30 levels, and be back with you gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen momentarily. See you guys in a bit. I would just like to show you guys what they were talking about in chat. Where is it? There it is. Good. I just don't know about Dusty sometimes. Yeah, I just don't know, you know? You know, like, Dusty, why? We all want to look out for you, man. Why are you doing this to yourself? There we go. 30. Perfect. Just in time, too. Oh, Darth. I told them I was still recording, so now they're just gonna go on and on about it. Let's pop 30 levels into our axe. And we'll get Unbreaking 3 Efficiency for Flawless. That's awesome. It's exactly what I wanted. We don't have any bows here, do I? Well, I don't have any bows, do I? There is a power. Perfect. Power bow. Awesome. So I think it's going to be all the enchanting for today. We got everything we need. Got a new axe, got a new shovel. I'll do something with the shovel. I'll make it better. Somehow, some way. I will indeed. Oh, I don't even... I think they're building a castle together. I think is what they're doing. Which is nice. I'm glad they're getting along so well. This stairway is not that safe, TJ. Sorry to break it to you, buddy. Netherrack. Interesting. Alright, I'll head on back, and I'll see you guys at Sev's Lab, because we have one more thing to do before we keep working on the market. See you guys in a bit. As much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to be good guy Sev, and I'm going to keep my promises. And we are going to go leave someone a very special gift. And I will tell you that someone and why I'm giving them a saddle of my precious collection right now. Anticlimactic buildup of anticlimaticness. Climaticness? Is that a thing? Apparently so. I am going to go give TJ a saddle. 2 reasons. 1, he's the only person on the server that doesn't have any saddles. And 2, I promised him I would give him a saddle if he was... Actually, I promised this to everybody. Whoever was the first person to get to tier 5 in World of Tanks, I would give a saddle. And that first person was TJ. We were playing a lot for a couple days, and he got up to his tier 5 Panzer III-4. For anyone who is knowledgeable in World of Tanks, you know what a Panzer III-4 is. He got to his Panzer III-4, and I'm super proud of him for it. And we had a lot of fun playing together. We're kind of like the World of Tanks buddies, because I don't really play World of Tanks with anybody else on the server too much. And we were having a lot of fun, and he got his tier 5, so I promised him a saddle. But unfortunately, we haven't been playing World of Tanks at all recently, because his dad took his laptop on a trip. The only computer that could run World of Tanks. So, he's out of luck, and he can't play World of Tanks for a while, which is unfortunate because we were having a lot of fun there, and then he just had to go and not play World of Tanks anymore, which is sad. So I miss you. I miss my World of Tanks, buddy. I miss you, TJ. But nonetheless, gotta fulfill my promises, and I'm bringing him a saddle. And now he can get his Cookie Zero steed whenever he darn well pleases, whenever 1.6 comes out. We'll leave our cart here for now. Actually, we can't, because I forgot that his place requires more travel. When we first started, I think he might have discussed this in one of TJ's RR episodes. When we first... Okay, there's already a cart there. I'll just use this one. Actually, I'm not going to, because that might be there for a reason. When we first started doing the Nether Hub, we didn't know that you could place this portal in the overworld and then do it in the Nether, and it would link up. So he kept having to go further and further and further and further and further away in the Nether until he got to a place where he wasn't spawning in Redemption Village portal, because TJ's house and Redemption Village are very, like, 200, 300 blocks away across an ocean. So it's very, very close distance. I'm telling him the diamond level. Oh, come on, chunks generate. It's a very close distance, so he had to go way out here and build a track, and he just can't be bothered to go redo his whole track and everything, so... Sorry, TJ, he had to make this long track, but oh well. You get a nice little view of an ocean while you're in broken chunks in a broken game. While you're going to his house. And also, we'll be able to get to see work on his house, because I watched some of his episode, but I didn't watch all of it. Sorry, TJ. So we'll get to see what he's doing with his new house. Also, one thing I want to address while we're kind of just waiting here is I went back and I looked at my commentary for the first 2 parts of this episode and was not too incredibly pleased with it. Again, like I said in my previous episode, I was going to start with the schedule and working on my commentary style, kind of calming it down, slowing it down, trying to be more precise with what I say and choose my words wisely. And I haven't been doing that too much, so I apologize for that. I'm going to try to slow it down here. There's a missing track. I'm going to try to slow it down here and be a little bit more precise with what I'm trying to say. There's New Berlin. I know he was doing that. Has he taken down his house yet? Or no, it's still up here, but there's just not as many things in it. He hasn't moved his chests yet. All of his chests are still here. Ooh, that's the chain helmet Wenk gave him. These are locked chests, which makes me nervous. But they're not rigged to anything, because you can see the wall behind them. Blacksmith. I don't know if he's going to leave this or not. I think he might leave this. And then just make a new house? I'm not sure. But we're going to find a nice place to leave his saddle. That he worked very hard for. So here's New Berlin. What's this mound? What does this mound do? Is this just here because it can be here? Oh, there's the dog. Now entering New Berlin. Wow, there's a lot of freaking gateways into here. I don't think Berlin had this many gateways when they put the wall around it. I don't think it had this many gateways. Interesting. Here's his mine. I think we just might put it straight down here. Yeah, the bottom of his mine. That's a nice guy idea. But no, we're gonna put it right here. We're gonna leave him a sign. Yeah, we'll put the sign in the chest. He has to read the sign in the chest. No. There we go. And congrats on tier, whoops, 5. Heart your World of Tanks buddy. Done. There you go. There you go, TJ. Well deserved, my good man. Well deserved. Alright, we're going to head over to the market, do a few more things, and we'll call it good for this episode. So I'll see you guys over at the family business. One more thing I forgot to mention. Well, actually, I didn't forget to mention. I completely forgot it in general. I do know where TJ's house is at. I remembered I actually did watch the entirety of his episode. It is down in his mine. So maybe in a future episode, we'll go back down there and check that out. Because I forgot to do that. I forgot what it was at the time, and then on my way back, I was thinking, and then I remembered where it was. So we'll have to go back and do that. But over at the family business once again. And we are going to start getting down. Getting jiggy with it, girl. No, we are going to start getting down to business at the family business. Seems legit. But first, we need to look at something that needs to be taken down. Because I don't think it's working. Actually, let's check our iron supply real quick. Inventory, hover over something and press Q. What's Q do? 18. I'll take it. Oh, you don't even have to do that. You can just... Okay, well... I thought that was gonna do that, but... I don't know. They're very strange people, these two mischievous troublemakers. I call them that because they're known to. Alright. Let's see if we can't... drop our stuff off. Make some more iron blocks. Make 2. Very good. Don't know why there's random iron in there. I made a villager. Sorry about that. I made a villager breeding thing. And I think I did it wrong. It's not working. So, I'm not going to even bother. What do you got, sir? You got books? Whoop, phone going off. Una momento, guys. Oh, the beauties of having sisters. Anywho. Yeah, this is not working. And so, these guys are all going to get slaughtered. You are useless. You're semi-useful, but you're going to die anyway. And you're going to die too. I'm going to break this. Hey, buddy. How are you doing up there? You're dead. Ruthless. Murder. Slaughter all of the things, please and thank you. Break. There we go. Crap, we need to get up there. Yeah, I was trying to make a infinite breeding village, or villager breeding station, so I didn't have to keep, like, wandering around the slave town looking for guys to trade with. And this didn't work, so I may just build a complete replica of Doc M's infinite village trading system that he did. I may just build a replica of that, because I think that'll be a lot easier, and it's definitely going to work. I might do that in a previous episode, or not previous. I'm gonna go back in time. I may do that in an upcoming episode, or I may just do that off camera and show you guys, because I don't know how interesting that will be to do, especially if I'm following a tutorial, so I'll probably just do it off camera and show you guys at a later date. Let's go ahead and take this down. Just collect it in the chicken coop here. It's not really a chicken coop, it's more of a chicken slaughter holding cell. Though I haven't actually been killing them. That wasn't too hard. Nope. Dirt. Thank you. There we go. I haven't been really killing them at all. I've just been kind of keeping them as residents of this hole. They've kind of stopped laying eggs, which I'm confused about. Don't know if that's because there's so many of them, or another reason. I'll have to kill these guys eventually, because there's so many of them. And I'll get so much delicious chicken. Delicious. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Where'd I get a second minecart? Frack. Meh. Oh well. If someone says that they need a minecart, I'll just go give it to them. Call of Duty. That's the uncle play Call of Duty. Call of Duty sucks balls. It's so boring and stupid. Battlefield's better. No. I'm sorry. Sleep. We'll see what they're gonna go on about. Abracadabra. Wow. Wow. Was that his magic trick, really? Wow. Scum. Where's my hashtag? There we go. Hashtag scumbag Dusty. That's what I was looking for. Alrighty. So, what else do we need to have done over here? We got the trees up. And we got this line. Actually, I do need to go get 2 of those. So, we'll go grab those. So, I got the building lined. I'm going to redo the building like I've said. But I'm waiting on 1.6 for the hardened clay stained blocks. So I can make it look really nice and fancy. And that's not... What is taking with 1.6 so long? I remember there was like, oh, so many snapshots. And then I don't know if the snapshot says like come to a slowdown or something along those lines. But I haven't heard too much of a fuss about 1.6. And it's upsetting me because I want it really badly. Where's 1.6, guys? Come out. Darth is now lost. So we got this line, and I'm going to redo this, but for the inside here, I want to do markets, kind of like a flea market or a farmer's market kind of thing, where there's like little like tents and overhanging things of that sort along the edges, and then the inside there would be kind of like a little walk around. But for the markets, I want to wait till we have the stained clay blocks, so I can really make it look cool. But for the walk around, I think I'm going to use gravel. And I want to do something like a water feature somewhere. I don't know where I'll have it though. I kind of want to do it like around the edges here. And then around that have gravel. But I'm not too sure. Like maybe a 2-row of gravel here. A 2-row water feature. Or maybe a 3-row of gravel, 2-row water feature, and then the markets on the outside. I think I may do that. And then I can take out down these leaves if I want to make room for the markets. So I'll do that if need be. But for now, let's go ahead. We don't have a water bucket. Let's grab some water, make an infinite water source in here. So we can start doing the little kind of lazy man river. If any of you guys have ever been to like a water park where they have the lazy rivers. Oh man, I miss those things so much. That brings back memories and things to talk about, and so many different adventures, which I'll go ahead and talk about. I was talking to my friend, who I've been friends with, gosh, since kindergarten. It's been like 11, 12 years I've known her. I was talking to her, and I was like, man, if I ever go back, it's one thing I want to do. Because she still lives where I used to live in California. And then I moved to Texas. And we hadn't talked when I was homeschooled for 2 or 3 years while I was in California. And we hadn't talked the whole time I was there. And then I moved and we started talking again, which I found was really interesting. I have the majority of my relationships friends or girlfriends-esque, I guess. Previous experience, lol what. Their majority of them are via texting or interwebs. I'm a weird one like that. But anywho, that's not the point. The point is, there we go. one of the things I wanted to do if I ever went back there to visit or something was I wanted to go to this place called Sunsplash. And it's like the water park that's like not an hour, I'm sorry. That's like 45 minutes away from where I used to live. And everyone would always go there, and it's so fun, it's so awesome, especially go there in the summer with friends and stuff like that. I remember a couple times I went there for birthday parties. I had a couple birthday parties there. It was so much fun. I have so many good memories from that place. I also have some pretty terrible memories as well. I have bad memories from everything. I also have some bad memories, like everyone has bad memories from that kind of stuff, but I do want to go back there because that was a lot of fun. No, that's not acceptable. What is wrong with me? I need to make it the bottom out of dirt. Do I want to make it 2 high or 1 high? I think I'll make it 1 high. Or 1 deep, I should say. Because I would... Holy... Anyway. I want to go back there because that was a lot of fun. Now, I don't really... Sorry. That flabbergasted me completely. I completely lost my train of thought. I fell in a random hole with redstone that you weren't supposed to see, lol, what? I completely lost my train of thought there. Don't remember what I was talking about. But, moral of the story, I like water parks. Problem solved. If you ever wanna... what's the word I'm looking for here? If you ever want to make me happy, man, just take me to a nice water park. Love that schwizzle, man. Love that schwizzle, girl. But that is that. What else? What other adventures or what other places would I want to go? Oh, camping. That was one of them. So my cousin's here in Texas. I'm really good friends. Well, not friends, but I'm get along very well with my older cousin, who I think she's turning 30 pretty soon here. So I get along really well with her, and she's a lot freaking older than me though. But I get along really well with her. She's like the older sister I wish I had, because I have 2, but you know, I don't really like them too much, you know. Dem family relations, girl. But I so want to go camping. That's one of the things I told her, because over the summer I wanted to go hang out at their house for a day or 2, and they invited me as well. And I really want to go camping, because I haven't been camping since... I think the last time I went wasn't very good, but the time before that I went was amazing. Now, I don't talk about my dad too much, and when I do, it's not a very positive light. And I don't like my dad. I will say that much. If you knew the full story, you would understand why. People are like, oh, well, you're just a teenager. All teenagers don't like their parents. I think I've said that before in another video as well. It seems awfully familiar. But I don't talk about him much, and that's for a reason. But one of the very few good times I ever had with him was when we went to this place called McCloud River, and it's like a 5 or 6 hour drive from where I used to live. And why is this taking so much dirt? So it's about a 5 or 6 hour drive from where I used to live. And it's this beautiful river that's snow runoff from Mount Shasta up in Northern California. And it's so crystal clear and so beautiful. It's really, really nice. And that was one of the best camping experiences I ever had was when I went with my dad up there. And because here's the primary reason. You want to know the primary reason, and I'm not going to chicken out and kind of freaking cut around the bush with this, is that my dad has a drug issue. One of the reasons I completely despise of him. And my mom threatened, I would too. I mean, completely threatened his life that if he was not on his best behavior and was not completely, not sober is the word, but clean, I guess would be a better word, on this trip, that it was over between them. Now, there's been issues between my parents for 25 years before that happened. And this was around the time it was like the final straw between them. But I'm not going to get into all that. That's for either A, another video, or B, not to be discussed at all. But it's just one of the best times I had with him because he wasn't under the influence of drugs. He was not. And it was great. He was kind of how I remember when I was younger, before I knew all the terrible stuff about him. And that was one of the few really good times I had with my father, my crazy freaking nutjob father. And that's why I do like camping so much, is because when we were younger, he made camping a pretty fun experience whenever we would go camping. We used to go in tents, and then we got an RV later on, and it was always a lot of fun. So I've really been wanting to go camping again since I've gotten here, and I haven't been camping probably 2 or 3 years. And so that's one of the things I would want to do if I ever went back to California. Now, I don't know how I trailed off on so many different subjects there. I started off something about water parks, and then talking to my friend, and then a few enjoyable times I had with my dad, and then camping, and then back to now, which is Minecraft. And we're going to finish filling in the trench here, and that's probably going to be at the end for this episode. I'm sorry I was not able to do too much on the market here, besides filling the little trough. Trough's not the right word, is it? What's the right word I'm looking for? If I just do this, will that work? No, it won't. You actually have to do it increment by increment, but I'm doing it the long way. Oh, crap. No, bad. I can just do this. Boop, boop, boop. So much faster, right? Sorry. Again, man, I am losing my train of thought today like it's nobody's business. That I was not able to do too much on the market today, but next episode, surely we will start on the gravel path, and hopefully 1.6 will come out pretty soon, so we'll really be able to buckle down and get some really cool stuff done here with as far as structural buildings go. And that will hopefully be pretty enjoyable for you guys to watch. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked a little bit of story time, a little tiny bit of story time. I'll hopefully do that more if you guys like that kind of stuff from me. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Come on, water place, so I can end the episode. There we go. Thank you for watching, and I'll most definitely see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.